right, in about 7 hours, our bellies are going to be hungry again, right? And it's the age-old question, what's for dinner? Well, if you're out of ideas, don't worry. We brought in a dinner expert with her take on a Latin favorite. And joining us this morning is Barrios Trevino with a great meal. It's so good to see you. Girl, I got to give you a hug.
Oh, I know. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
I know. Are you doing all right?
Doing
good?
Great, but we hear you all the time.
Oh, good. KJ 97.
We love
That's
it.
right.
We
Good.
sure do.
I'm glad you're a listener.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of your food, too.
I have 3 boys. They love you. They love you. Anyway, we have got a super easy idea for dinner. This also works great with all the football games going on, basketball games, whatever you want to do it, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. You've got these ingredients at home probably, and if you don't, they're easy to keep in your refrigerator so that if you have an impromptu
you can just whip it
get
up.
together, that's right. We're going to make a queso taco. What is a queso taco?
Queso taco.
Queso taco. It's a combination between a quesadilla and a taco.
Oh,
now, what kind of a taco? Whatever kind of taco you want it to be. So what we've done is, you know, we usually start off at Los Barrios and at La Hacienda. We do these with the handmade corn tortilla. So I brought the fresh masa, which you can get the maseca, which is the corn flour, and mix it with water. And you're going to work it to where it looks like this.
It's almost like putty, right?
It is. It is.
Or Play-Doh.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's
the
like
kids
playing.
will like that.
That's right. Give them a little ball for them to play with, and then you get your little contraption out that you called it, your corn tortilla maker. You make a dough ball the size of about a golf ball, and then you just press. Okay. Oh, we pressed it out a little bit too much, but anyway, I've got a bunch of them already made because they won't. It will take a little bit longer. So we would put this on the grill and let it cook. But I'm going to take one that I already have cooked. I'm going to take one of the hot ones. I've got these, and we're just going to flip it on its side. Now, what do we fill it with? Well, really, the sky's the limit. We've got so many different cheeses out there that will work great in a quesadilla. We can do our traditional queso chihuahua, which is like a Monterey Jack, or you can use a Monterey Jack. We've got an American shredded. We've got goat cheese. We've got whatever we want.
The possibilities are
endless. Absolutely. I've got some mushrooms. I've got some grilled beef fajitas. If you want to do chicken, you can do chicken.
That.
If you want to do pork, you can do pork. If you want to do vegetarian, you can do vegetarian. That's the beauty of this dish. You can make it work for whoever, however, and with whatever you have.
So right now it just looks like we're going to do a quesadilla, but this is a queso taco.
That's right. So now I'm going to take, let's just do one with the queso chihuahua. It's my favorite. This is the traditional one that we serve at both La Hacienda and Los Barrios. And you know, if you don't want to make them, then come see us and we'll make them for you.
That's the easy way, girl.
We're going to take some beef fajita. We're going to put it into the middle. We've added our queso chihuahua, or like Monterey Jack.
Oh, this smells so good.
We've got our beef fajita.
Smell the beef.
We're going to take some bacon, some crumbled bacon. Sage, you had some left over from breakfast. Go ahead and use it for dinner. Okay. And then, if this is it. We're going to flip it and we're going to start cooking it. Let me just go ahead and use my tongs so I can show people. Of course, at home.
Just fold it over like that.
Just fold it over.
Let the cheese melt and glue it together.
Exactly. It's going to act like a glue. Let me turn it around so people can see what's going on. And then we'll, you know, sometimes you want to put glue. Look at me. Yeah, you got me talking about the glue now. If you want to add cheese on top so that it'll connect, that is great. Now, if you want to add something a little different and make it really, really juicy on the inside, a little green tomatillo sauce sometimes we add to it, or a little salsa, like, you know, your table salsa, whatever kind of hot sauce you like. Oh, this is looking so delicious.
Something to kick it up a notch.
Absolutely.
I love hot sauce. The hotter, the better for me.
And you want it to get a little crispy on the outside. That's the way I like them. If you like them soft, you could just don't heat up your comal, your grill, as hot as, you know, as I have it. But with this stove, you never know, so I had to kick it up all the way to make sure it would work. Now, when you eat it, what do you do with it? Well, you can garnish. I love to squeeze fresh lime.
Oh, that's
It's so good. It's very traditional the way they eat it in Mexico. Fresh lime, a little salsa, a jalapeno, some sliced avocados, whatever you want. Again, you go back to adding whatever you want. If you don't want to do it in corn, you don't like corn tortillas, you like flour, I brought the flour tortillas because when the show's over, the crew's going to show up, and some are going to say I want corn, and some are going to say I want flour.
That's our little secret. You're not supposed to tell everyone that.
Oh, well,
the crew just, as soon as the show ends, everyone just bombards the kitchen here and eats.
Well, that's the fun part about it. That's the fun part about it. But like I said, you know, we can make these in a big tray for you. If you want to pick them up and take them home, whatever you want to do, we can do it. But if you want to make them at home, they're so easy. They're simple. You can actually get a little assembly line going and have your children help you, or have your guests do a little
That's
bar
right.
and
Let
have
them do the work for you.
Exactly. You just
Plus,
put
it's
it all.
fun too.
You know, if you have grilled vegetables, you can add grilled vegetables, some spinach, some zucchini, some red onion. I mean, it's just, oh.
This is
the
smelling so
mushrooms.
good. I know.
It's so wonderful.
I love your restaurants. Do you make Mexican food every night at your home? Do you cook at home?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, I won't say what my husband says because it doesn't make me look real good. He always says, "Oh yeah, she'll cook if there's a camera in front of her."
Oh, ha ha.
Mexican food. Mexican food. We do lots of pasta, lots of grilling, lots of fish. We have 3 boys. They're hearty eaters. It's a good thing we own 2 restaurants because we can feed them well.
Well, let's talk about the restaurants. Los Barrios Mexican Restaurant open every single day there on Blanco Road. And then, of course, La Hacienda de los Barrios open every day on Redland Road. 497-8000 is the number to call. Deanna, it was so good seeing you.
Good to see you,
I
Jamie.
can't wait to eat this up.